Hello, my name is Vanessa and I'm here today to talk to you about task automation as a part of IBM's digital business automation platform. So we're going to think about this in the context of an insurance claims processing scenario. Say that you just had a car accident and you are submitting an insurance claim to your insurance provider. When you do that, you're going to have to fill out a bunch of forms and send in a bunch of data all about the accident and to support this insurance claim. Now that data is going to have to get processed before the claim can be approved or rejected. And typically, we would have people doing that processing, right? You can easily imagine a person picking up that data that you sent and maybe copying it and pasting it from one system to another. But that kind of interaction is actually really error-prone, right? People can get that wrong, and it can be fairly time-consuming to use a person to do that kind of integration, to take data from one system to another. But there aren't always APIs or programmatic interfaces available to do that kind of integration. So we can help automate those tasks using something called software robots. That's what this is right here, a software robot helping you to automate a task so that you can avoid having a person do repetitive copy-paste kind of work. So in this case, the content will come into the insurance claim process, and then that data is going to get picked up by a robot, and the robot has the ability to automatically transfer that data into the systems of record in your business that support this overall insurance claim. You can imagine that maybe the robot is going to need to update something about the client in your CRM system. Or maybe you have a centralized policy administration system where you record data for auditing purposes, and all of the content is going to need to also get transferred there. So the point of this is that rather than having a person do those repetitive tasks, we can automate it with the software robot. Now this looks at it just in the context of a single task, but we also have the ability to orchestrate multiple tasks and build complex workflows around this sort of activity, and that's what we're going to show you next. So we just took a look at how to use software robots to automate individual tasks that you use to support your business. Now in this context, we can see how automating those individual tasks can be orchestrated across an entire workflow to support an overall business process. So in this example, we're going to continue to look at insurance claims processing. And you can see this workflow that goes left to right across the whiteboard. And in this case, the little robot icons represent these tasks that we have built software robots to automate. So if, for example, you submit a claim and it's fairly straightforward, we can fly right through here because no human intervention is going to be required. We can automate the recording of the information, we can automate these decisions that happen as a part of the workflow, and then over here, when we're closing out the claim and notifying the customer of the result, we can also automate those things with software robots. You can see again how these software robots are interacting with the red systems of record down here at the bottom. These things exist outside the scope of the overall digital business automation platform, but they're really important to your business, right? We've got to keep these things updated. We use them to drive really important processes, things like kicking off payments for an insurance claim, using email systems to notify customers of the results of the claim. So in the context of this insurance claims process, we can use a variety of different kinds of automation within the digital business automation platform, including software robots to drive efficiency into your business and help you use the people that you have in the best way possible.